I uploaded a video to the channel showing how I trained my climbing rose into a fan shape using just some twine. Despite the poor production quality, it's by far the most watched video on my channel. It's a year later and the rose is doing really well, but it needs a little tidying. I've done nothing to the rose for a year, apart from deadheading the fading blooms. We're well into summer here in the UK, so it would be a bad time to do any pruning. Cutting the plant while it's in full grow mode would cause a lot of the sap, which moves energy around the plant, to be lost. This could really set the plant back, and it's best to wait until the autumn. The crops in front of the rose have been harvested, and with them gone, we can see where the rose has tried to grow taller to compete for the sunlight. For some reason, it's grown heavily on one side and not the other. I can't really explain this, other than hoping it's trying to get as close to us as possible. We can safely cut away any of the dead branches. Try to crop them as close to the plant as possible, to keep it neat, but also for the best air circulation. Because so little has happened on this side, there's not much to do. I'll just tighten the current supports as they've loosened a little over time. This will stop the branches moving so much in the wind and will give me a strong line to tie the branches onto as they grow. There's much more happening on the left hand side, but it looks very messy. The branches have come away from their supports and are being shaken about by the wind. You can see, when separated, we have two strong branches with lots of growing potential on top. These branches are heavy, so I don't think the twine from the top to the bottom is going to be enough support. Instead, I'll loop through the fence halfway up to hold the branch against the fence. I loop the twine over a twig and I poke it through the gap in the fence, rather than trying to thread the twine through on its own. I've cut out the first 20 attempts of me trying to do this for you. I'll then do the same for the second branch on the left side. Try not to tie the twine directly beneath a thorn, as even a little movement from the plant will cause it to be cut through. Now it's a case of spreading and tying in the smaller branches towards the top of the plant. I start from the inside and working out, tying in the vertical branches and then spreading the side branches to make an attractive shape. If you don't have a trellis, attach hoops onto the wall or fence which you can tie onto instead. That's much neater. Once we get to autumn, I'll prune off the top branches above the trellis to let the sun into the garden and to encourage horizontal growth. I hope you enjoyed this little update. Thank you to my patrons for making these videos possible, and if you want to get involved, more information is down in the description. Here are some other videos that you may enjoy. Thank you so much for your time, and happy growing!